Welcome back. Calgoth playing some Magic Shandalar. We just did a couple quests. We wanted to run over to Craighaven to get the last piece of equipment, but the red castle is like right here. The blue castle is right there. Info map. Black cards down here. Red castle. What do we know about the red castle? If we go here, dungeon and castle clues, we don't know anything about the red castle. We only know stuff about the black castle. Black castle, Rod of Ruin is permanently in effect. Where's that? Kind of the north. Mox Emerald. As there's Crypt, Demonic Tutor, Marsh Viper permanently, one deck for all duels, small green creatures, Cave of the Ice Worm, Black Lotus. Okay, so Black Lotus and Bayou and Underground Sea, right here. Where do you think this is? East of Mardrake Keep. Let's look at the map. Mardrake Keep, Mardrake Tower. You think it's right here? Well, Mardrake Keep, right there. And then we could also potentially go and take out the Black Castle. God, there's so many. Change the anti-card. Then we're gonna pay the gold because we just can't right now. All right, we'll hit up this town. What do we got? Oh, a Mana Link. South the Shalecliff Tavern. A Mana Link is life. We do like that, and it is right there. Just a quick look. Okay, we'll do that. Zephyr Oasis. They're getting a little ballsy. Red Amulet. Speak of the Wise Man. Gives us more food. We've been here recently. Okay. What just is getting attacked? Zephyr Oasis. Oops. Zephyr Oasis. Is it anywhere near where we're going? Because I can click the Zephyr Shrine. Oh, Zephyr Oasis is over here. Okay, we'll deal the Goblin Lord, and Reanimate is a fine card to. I mean, it's a good card, but it's not like making our deck. This is a lot of mana, but if he's playing goblins, this Damnation is going to be good. And I also really like to see that. This is a lot of mana. Maybe I want to cut down in mana, especially since I have the Dark Rituals. We'll murder that and then just keep going. Red creatures you control have first strike. Three damage to. Okay. Create a zombie token. Mortuary Mire. There we go. There we go. Zombie Master. That was a good like interaction for us. We just traded a land for his creature that buffs all his creatures. Although I've never seen that card before. Goblin Warrior, red creatures you control have first strike. That's pretty good. This is Shadowmoor, I think. Goblin Lackey deals combat damage to a player. You may put a goblin permanent card from your hand on the battlefield. Okay. Goblin Brewing Brigade. Well, Dark Ritual. Put Micaeus in hand. And then we'll swing in. That was the one thing that doesn't bounce back with Micaeus because it's a token. Tokens don't bounce back because once they hit the graveyard, they disappear. That has Wither. Oh, I shouldn't have. Played the Swamp. I shouldn't have played the Swamp, but that's fine. I like the Death Baron. We're already basically one here, though. Okay. We protected this. Do you have anything, blue amulets for any sorceries? Do we just want another damnation? Okay. We'll just get a second damnation. It's a backup. Big quest. Necromancer. Yeah, we'll do that. You are not a Necromancer. We'll duel you. I have 1 mana and a Dark Ritual, which we can Dark Ritual into a Death Baron. They're gonna mulligan, so I might as well mulligan. This is better because these are turn 1 plays. We'll keep. So we'll play the Swamp. We'll Dark Ritual and play all 3. Baleful Strix. So I could tap, draw a card. I could attack in. I would be trading the Diregraph Ghoul or the Crypt Breaker for dealing 3 damage. I kind of need the land drop. We're going to attack in. Yep, saw that happening. Played a pool to Delta. Got a Royal Assassin. Okay. We're going to Dark Ritual into Kalitas here. And then attack in. Because that means more zombies if he traded, which is what we wanted. Damnation. Yeah, we can start getting them back with the Lord of the Undead here. I think that is... Yeah. I think that was better. Do the 2. Steel Hellkite. Which... our Victim of the Night works on. and then we'll play the swamp out and attack in. Impulse. Prophetic Bolt, the Death Baron. I keep one in hand here. Yeah, for that kind of effect. We'll play both our Crypt Breakers then. He's trying to control us, but we're Worm Coil Engine. That's a problem. That's a big problem. Prophetic Bolt, the Crypt Breaker. I'll take 6. Dark Ritual is not good. I want to assign this Diagraph Ghoul as a blocker. Okay, I guess I can't. Okay, we need... This is not gonna help. Well, this is, okay. Anyways, find a Necromancer. That... You aren't Necromancers. You're not a Necromancer. You're not happy to see me, though. Change anti-card. Let's duel you. God, what is with all these... Mulligan. At least this time we I don't know. There's removal spells. Tortured Existence can make it. Wow. Just wow. Like, oh my god. Okay, so we want six mana is all we want. So we're not gonna play in more lands here. Target black control creature. Just Yeah, let's go look at my deck. Like, we are flooding out so bad. 20 swamps. Plus 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 24. Why are we flooding out so bad? I don't know. Let's, I guess, cut one. And we'll be at 23 lands. Let's do the Secrets of the Black Castle. Okay. You... Duel the creature. I think I ran into the city. We'll keep this. We'll swamp into Crypt Breaker, and then we'll get this thing killed on the next upkeep. Swamp. Go for the throat. Swing in. Okay. Judge's Familiar. Swamp. I think I want death. I think I want a creature on the board. So we did this, so we don't have to tamp Ancient Tomb, and then if they sack their Judge's Familiars to we could let me search for Squadron Hawks. Okay. Crypt Breaker. Diabolic Edict. Holy Armor on it. Oh, this is good. Because we can get our life back here. And that can make his butt bigger, but I don't think we really worry about that. Okay. We'll keep Murder up. Okay. We're going to destroy that. Swamp. Micaeus. Fortunately, Micaeus or Cletus, isn't this? Oh, it's a vampire. It's not a human. So Micaeus does work on Cletus. Whenever it enters the battlefield, if you attack with a creature that's turn, create a 3/4. Okay. Yeah, you're just done. Okay, we've freed Craig Hall on accident. That was not Accept Tribute. 170 gold, I guess. Necromancer. I mean, the Necromancer should be around here, you would think. There's the Necromancer. Must duel the Necromancer. I don't want to lose my damnation, but... okay, so we're going to mulligan. We only have 1 mana here. And we'll keep this. And play the Ghoul. He's probably... The Necromancer ends up... Death Baron, Lord of the Undead. They both have 2 pips. So... we'll keep the Dark Ghoul back as a blocker. He ends up wiping a lot. Okay, then we'll play the Reaver. And then we do want to attack in and trade, because we don't want him to double block the Reaver. Phyrexian Arena. Preordain? Why is this in my deck? Gets this Phyrexian, he's going to Bubbling Muck. I choose not to block. Disc. We're gonna keep the Reanimate. We're gonna lose the Lord of Undead. So we're going to... Shit, I don't want... I get the Ghoul back. And... Don't cast the Ghoul. He discards that. And then he's gonna go... Disc. We knew the disc was coming. We're gonna reanimate the Reaver and play the Dark Ghoul. So, okay, don't auto tap the Ancient Tomb. Death Baron. Another buckle. So he's top decking now. And that's it. Now we can go back to Zephyr Oasis. And any sorceries in my choice, I will just take another damnation. Okay. Now we're here. We can take a leap. Is this a random place? Oh shit. It is a random place. Where are we? They're down in the lower left-hand corner. Because we want her to go up there. Info map, enchantments, instance. Okay, I guess we're going back here. Is the plan. Oh yeah, why is Priority in my deck? Evan. We like to see that. Swamp. Attack in. Ball Ritual. Drain Life. The Crypt Breaker. That's fine with me, I guess. Urborg. So this is 5 mana. We need 6 for Mikaeus. Oh, we could have done it if we... If we do Ancient Tomb, we have 4 mana. Then we Dark Ritual. Then we play Mikaeus. We could have done that last turn. It's fine. He took a turn off to wasteland us. I'm not going to play out any more mana. Okay. Just go to east. Goblin Lord to attack Unicorn's Bazaar. Where's Unicorn's Bazaar? Unicorn's Fire. Unicorn's Bazaar. Oh, that's where we want to go. We're doing that. Duel the Goblin Lord. This is fine. We'll keep this. We'll take one. We're gonna get rid of the Wither. And then the Zombie Master. Target creature gains banding. Okay. And then Wither. Okay. I'm gonna attack in. I'm gonna get rid of the one with Wither. What does this other one do? Gains flying. Oh, those are both Goblin Balloon Brigades. They're just different versions. And you're a 1/1/2, right? So, boom. And then we want to play our Reaver. We're basically like, that was a 2-for-1. Each block creature gets +1, +0, and trample until end of turn. Okay. This way I can regenerate this if I get double locked. Goblin War Chief. Ooh, good card to get out of there. We'll play our Elixir of Immortality, and then we're gonna wait on Reanimate. It's a 2/1 for 2. When it enters the battlefield, if a green was spent to destroy target artifact, a green was not. Okay, and then this is the maximum number of mana that we need. And then a Scarwood Goblins. Okay. 3 damage to target creature or player. That's fine. We want to reanimate the Zombie Master. And then attack in. Death Baron. And then you're just done. Okay, we protected the town. Protected the town, got a bunch of cards, got a red amulet, and then we want to go, it's like over straight to the east. We're going to top any creatures. Red amulets for any creatures. Okay, okay, I was on TikTok the other day, this morning, and I saw just a pack opening of Scourge. I think the set name is Scourge. It's a set that I like. That's back when I initially played Magic, was around Scourge and Onslaught and that basically block. And I saw there was a bunch of tribal support back then, and there was an uncommon that seemed to be pretty good. So let's see if it's in here. I think it was called Undead something. So we're gonna go Undead. Yeah, Undead War Chief. I think Undead War Chief is not too bad. Because zombie spells cost 1 less to cast, so that can make our like Mikaeus 1, like we can make Mikaeus happen on turn 5 instead of turn 6 without any other mana cheating things we have. This says zombie creatures get +2/+1, so it's more Lord effect. It's notable it doesn't say other, so he gets the +2/+1, and it's also +2/+1. They don't really do these kind of like weird ones. It's all +1/+1s, right? They try to do things that make it so it's easier to keep track of nowadays. So giving it different powers and toughnesses is not really a thing. The fact that it doesn't say other, it does come up if you blank the card. So if I blank the card, it does turn into a 1/1, whereas the Lord of the Undead and the Death Baron do say other on them, and so they don't grant it to themselves, so they still keep to being 2/2s. So this is a 3/2 for 4 that Lords and so let's see how much it is. 2 red amulets. I think I want like 3 of these. I don't want to put 3 into my deck. But and then there was let's see, we're short a Death Baron. That's 3 amulets. No, Lord of the Undead, we're short one of those, right? I really like these Liliana Reavers. I think we needed to maybe play some more of those. Oh, and then there was Diregraph Colossus. Somebody mentioned in the comments. I think is the name of the card. Yeah, so this is a 3 mana. Whenever you cast a zombie, create a 2/2. I do like this as well. It's 3 amulets. Yeah, let's do it. Because this we should actually have a couple of these, because we do cast a lot of zombies, and so this will turn our Diregraph Ghouls or Crypt Breakers in for 2 creatures instead of just 1. Let's edit our deck, and then we'll look up our zombie cards that we just got. I don't think I want to put in all 3. I bought 1 extra as maybe potential protection from removal. We'll drop our Diregraph Ghouls. Now they're Diregraph Ghouls, they're good rates, right? It's a 2/2 for 1. Sure, it comes into play tap, but we already have 4 Crypt Breakers, which I think are slightly better because you can do more with them. And then, do we want to drop another mana? Because we can kind of count Dark Rituals as mana. I do think we drop a mana, and I do think we drop Mortuary Mire. Hasn't really been good for us. We probably do want to drop the Vault of Whispers at some point too, because we're not running any artifact synergies. And then basically what it is it's like, since we don't really run artifacts, this is the opponents, just if they happen to have artifact removal in hand, this is just a target for it. So we're gonna pull that out. We're just gonna put it in a swamp in its place. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is good. Sort deck. Wish we would sort it by like various piles and whatnot. Okay. Let's see what the quest is. Any creatures. Beastmaster. Okay. We're gonna do that in the next episode. Because creatures are good, and we do want another Diregraph Colossus. We want to replace our Death Baron. I think Cletus and Micaeus being one ofs is still pretty good. So we'll look at that next episode. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you there.